guys, this is Curtis with Team Heroes. We kind of wanted to start getting Pokemon more, as you know, with our opening, so we figured with the rotation starting up here soon for Standard, it would be a good time to start making the videos for it. This deck is an interesting situation. This has a very interesting situation. I want to try to make the deck work still. It's Greninja break. A lot of cards for searchability is about to be rotated out. So this is just a test. These builds are it's not going to be final, I would say, but it's a good start. After this video is done and it's posted up, you guys can obviously give your ideas and see what we can come up with if there's any changes you guys personally would like or think is better. Because right now this is kind of going off of what we have based for the format so far coming up. Just to prep up for it. It still runs well, but it's not. The dive balls really hurt, in my opinion. So we'll start it. I'm playing 3 Ferrokies. The one with Bubble, obviously. The Paralyze is really nice. The monster lineup is still the same, pretty much. Or the Pokemon lineup is still the same. Not much has changed about that. It's mostly just item cards. So 4 Ferrokies. 4 Frogadiers. Not much has changed about this so far. Same thing. 3 Shadow Stitching, Greninjas, and 1 Water Shuriken. Three Break. Now, a few changes I have made to the lineup is I don't have Shamans, and that's also getting rotated out. I haven't picked up Tappy Lele's yet. So I'm playing 2 Vulpix and trying this out. So far, I've really liked it. Some builds play Talonflame, but I kind of like this more because the situations where later on in the game I'd fall behind, and this really helps set back your hand if you're setting back some of the cards off of like Super Rods or other cards and resources in case you get stuck in a situation where you have to like dump out your breaks, like Greninja breaks. You can send them back in and search them back out with this. It's like a slower dive ball in this case. Honestly, it's just kind of sad, but it's an attempt. The card's really good. A lot of searchability with it.
I believe Talonflame's going out anyway.
It might be, honestly.
Can't remember which set it's from. I think it's from Steam Siege though.
Steam Siege, I don't think it's out. That's fairly new set.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Either way though, I still like this a little more though, because Talonflame, once you get it in your opening hand, if you don't see it in your opening hand, it's not worth it. Like, I hate not like this card. At least if you see it in your opening hand, it's good, and if you see it like a turn or two later, it's not the worst. So I've been testing that out. So far, it's working for me. And then playing 1 Remoraid, or Remoraid, whatever. Sorry, and 1 Octillery. This I'm trying to replace this with Shaman right now until I can get Tappy Lele's. I really like it. And you can even Super Ride back and start searching out. It's not as easy to get out now because you kind of have to Ultra Ball it or do something of that sort. It's not as good, or a Timer Ball, something of that sort. It's not as good though. It's definitely not as good without the Dive Ball, but I still like it. It's once per turn, which is nice about it. And you draw up the 5 cards. And then for the supports, for N, for Sycamore, 1 Guzma, it's replacing Lysander, 1 Pokemon Center Lady, and 1 Fisherman. And then the sad day part of it, I'm playing 2 Ultra Balls, 2 Nest Balls, and 2 Timer Balls. Thinking about this, honestly, taking the Ultra Balls out and just making it 4 Timer Balls. And it's 2 Nest Balls, 4 Timer Balls. But right now I want to test it out because I might come into a situation where I don't necessarily need a Timer Ball, it's just risky, where I can search out with the Ultra Ball what I need, and vice versa. So I'm testing it out at this ratio. It might work. If not, I'm probably going to go 4 Timer Balls and 2 Nest Balls because there's other ways of getting basic out other than this. So that's the ratio I'm trying. I may switch this out, like I said, to 4 Timer Balls instead of the Ultra Balls, because discarding stuff can hurt at times. Still playing the Bursting Balloons. I'm playing 4 right now. It's really good in my opinion. It stalls out the game long enough for you to get set up, because it can take a couple turns to set up if you don't have the best hand. It kind of makes your opponent hesitant to run through you. I'm trying out 2 Rare Candy now, with the Dive Ball being taken out, making the deck a little bit slower. I was testing out Rare Candy to speed up the process a little bit. because I feel like anything to help you get to your key cards at this point will help, considering the fact that 5 cards were ripped apart from you. They're really important. So I'm trying out the rare candies. They're okay. Then I'm playing 2 water patches, actually. I've been testing this card out recently because I've noticed that when you get past the first couple turns, you start ditching your energy, and they start killing off your Greninjas. You're going to be setting up more Greninjas anyways, and it's nice to make sure you always have at least 1 energy on them, so you can make the normal attack as well. And this has been helping up with that a lot. Playing 1 Rescue Stretcher, 1 Super Rod, and 1 Field Blower. And then the rest I'm playing energies. All single water energies. I don't really see the need to play any more than this because you can constantly recycle them back into your hand. You do go through a lot of them though because you're ditching them, adding them back, using them for standard stuff. The splashing energy is good. You can play it definitely. It's more preference for me though. Not a big fan of it, but you certainly can play it. If you like it, you might as well. It's not that big of a deal whether you run it or not. It's nice that you can get back the cards into your hand when it's done, but with all the other cards like Super Rod and Rescue Stretcher and stuff, it doesn't really come up too much for me. But that's really all there is to it. It's not as good as it was, but honestly, I think it can still work. It can be fun to play still, and you can still, if you enjoy it, the deck's gonna run mostly the same. I feel like it's gonna be needed a little more fine-tuned, but depending on what else comes out in the future, in the next couple sets, it may help a little more. But right now, I think we just need to brainstorm a little bit more. But that's what I have so far for when the format does start, since it's starting soon. I wanted something for it, and it's working okay. It's not the worst. But if you guys have any ideas on it, or if you guys have any opinions, definitely let us know in the comment section, because I love Greninja Break. The deck's fun. I wanted to keep it alive, and I'm sure there's a lot of you out there who wanted to keep it alive as well, because I've noticed this deck's pretty popular among a lot of people. Like I said, if you have any questions, definitely let us know. Not questions, but comments, any ideas, situations, things that come up in your head you can think of, let us know. But if there's nothing else, thanks for watching, and please like, comment, and subscribe.